Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. About to throw up the trainstar again. This is the Volantex 500 mil. You can get this from Amazon or AliExpress. I highly recommend waiting for a sale, but they're worth it at full price, but just know you can get them on sale. We're about to throw this thing up in the air, get this battery plugged in. Throwing this big juicy one. That work out. Get that plugged in. Get everything connecting. Push that in all the way. Then this battery. Push it up like that. And shove everything down in there. Boom, just like that. Oh, it's not closed. There we go. Yeah, you always want to make sure that thing is flush. Otherwise, when you go up in the air and you make a hard bank right, the battery gonna fly out that way and your plane's gonna go that way and you're gonna be mad. Yeah, just make sure your battery's clipped in. Let's get this lanyard on. Boom, bada bing. Turn on the remote. For some reason, all of these planes and helicopters, they like the battery to be on first before the remote. I don't know why. RC cars don't do that. So get into these aerials, you know, it's definitely something else. It's definitely a learning curve. So, all right, let's get this thing up in the air. Just like that, we're flying, baby. That's the one thing I love about these little Volantex. Seen all of that happen with one hand motion. Still flying with one hand. Let's bring her on down for a nice little flyby. It doesn't have much turn radius without using a rudder. So this is all without rudder. So it's gonna take wide banks. But if you're using that rudder, oh yeah, you'll get crispy, sharp turns like that, somewhat, but harder and stuff. So you gotta be careful with that. You don't want to turn too sharp when you're close to the ground, because she has a tendency to dive down before coming back up. So always, if you do fly low to the ground, take it easy on the turns. See if we get a low pass coming in. Let's see. Bring her on around. Boom. Yeah, she definitely a smooth plane. I enjoy it a lot. I would recommend starting out on one of these. Like if you're getting into planes and helicopters and stuff, I would recommend starting small. Like, yeah, they make big planes for beginners, but you don't know you don't know what the future holds for you. Like, you don't know if you have the same passion in 6 to 12 months. Like, because if you go out and spend $500 on a good plane, nice radio, some good batteries, and the whole 9 yards, and this time come around next year and you found a different hobby, or you don't want to fly no more, you're SOL on that $500 or $900 that you just spent, because you'll never get that money back. That's why, like, I would recommend starting out small, because like right now you can buy this small plane and say, oh yeah, I'm definitely getting a big one, but that doesn't tell how you'll be feeling in the future. Because I'm not gonna say I see it all the time, but you definitely see people go drop that sack when they first starting out, because money isn't a factor, and then this time come around a few months later and they're trying to sell all their stuff. So like, I would just recommend taking it easy. Just start slow, start small. See if this is actually for you. Cause I thought planes was for me, and I was about to get a big one. Then I noticed I'm not really out flying like I thought I would be. Like, my batteries are out on storage charge more than they're in the plane. And I love flying. It's just, like, you gotta really make time for it. And plus, you need a place to fly. And there's a lot of factors with these planes. There really is. But if you do get into these planes and helicopters, start easy, start slow, take your time. There's no rush. They're not going nowhere, and I promise you, they're only going to get better. So there is literally no rush to get into the hobby, because around this time 10, 15 years ago, you would not be flying one-handed recording. No, that's not a thing, because these planes didn't come with gyros back then. Like, the plane's flying itself right now, basically. So just keep that in mind. These aren't the same toys as they was back in the day. They're a lot easier, a lot faster, a lot more manageable, and then all the factors that play into them. That's all it is. Probably gonna edit this video into a short. Been rambling too much. We'll see how this goes. I don't know. Still trying to learn this whole YouTube thing. Trying to see if y'all rather will want to see cars or planes and helis, or just a mix of both. Cause I prefer the planes and the heli content. That's what I'm into. It's just a lot of people aren't so big into flying. And it's like a car is much easier. Like, you can play with it out front of your house and stuff. Like, there's nothing to worry about. Yeah, he's a smooth flyer. And this is without the landing gear. This has been at 100% throttle this whole time. So however long the video's been going, that's how long that plane's been flying at 100%. And that's on that big juicy battery, that 850. It's definitely get about like an extra 2 to 4 minutes of run time with this battery, depending on how you're using it. Like, if you was cruising at 60% throttle right now, this battery will last you a solid 15 minutes in this plane. No doubt about that. But yeah, this is Volantex. I really like the Volantex planes because it reminds me of Rolarlo. Like, they're such a good buy. Not everybody knows about them. They're like the underdog coming up. You know, they've been around for a while. They just make fabulous, ready to run stuff. Like, it just reminds me of a Rolarlo, because if you think of it, the Rolarlo RG1 comes with the lights, 50 mile an hour, monster truck tires, gyro, the whole 9 yards. And then if you look at the same size truck from Traxxas, not only is it brushed doing 20 mile an hour, but it's double the price. Like, that's a major playing field with these planes and these helicopters, is the price of them. And like, they're all relatively good price, but for something ready to fly this easy and this beginner friendly, like, I'm the most beginner of beginners ever, and when my first time throwing a plane up was that P-51, I didn't have nobody there to teach me. It's literally a self-taught plane. They're so easy. You watch a few videos, you already know what's going on. Like, that's why I love these Volantex planes. Like, there's nothing to worry about. Like, other companies got like faulty ranges and stuff, and the quality is just not good, and it's a lot of factors. And this just reminds me of one of them underdog companies that's pushing out better quality than the competition. Got a ladybug in my hand. It flew in my hand. Man, I'm trying to get this thing off and fly the plane. I feel like it's one on my shoulder too. Dang, I'm gonna have to bring this plane down. I got these bugs crawling on me, man. So, all right, bring it in. Next lap. Cut the speed. Cut the speed. And just let it cruise. Boom, just like that. And if I wasn't recording, it would be a buttery smooth landing. I'm just trying to record through the phone. But yeah, just like that. Super easy. Love these little Volantex planes. I'm planning on getting more of them. Because they're so great. I didn't even know they made... Well, I knew they made this, but I didn't know, like, this one was just as good, too. Because all I seen was the Volantex Warbirds. And, man, look at that sky. Like it's about to storm back there. Good Lord. Sky over there and then the sky back there. Oh, Lord. Yeah, that's why I like these old Volantex planes. Things super buttery smooth. You don't got nothing to worry about. So I definitely getting more. Yeah, I didn't even know they made the trainstar because all I seen was they had Warbirds. I didn't know they had like a Cessna type. And they come with big bush wheels. I mean, I gotta find the landing gears. I left them at home. So disappointed because it looks so good with the landing gears. But it flies so much better without them. It's hilarious. Like, it's not better, but it's just faster. So it's definitely sufficient on 2S without the landing gear, but with the landing gear, it's kind of like a real Cessna, just like a slug in the sky. But it looks super good. But yep, that's that video. And this video been running for like 10 to 12 minutes, and we still got more power on the plane. So that just tells you how long the battery lasts. Because even that little one, that's lasting about 10 minutes. So yeah, they're definitely good on the battery power. Yep, thanks for watching, guys. See you next time.